Our heroes are making theories, connections, and even advances, and there's no technical difficulties big enough to stop them. Row, row, row your way into this episode of Mercenaries in Retrograde.
Yeah, and you set the table. Simmon,
and now we come in. We're playing a natural.
Yeah, you and Irvin's like, okay, we'll just say he didn't see us and we didn't see him, and we'll just act like we're still hungry, because I still kind of am, because I didn't finish.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
It was like a little like beginner salad.
Yeah, it was like an appetizer at a restaurant.
Yeah, they do that. I've been to restaurants.
You say you've been to restaurants?
Yes!
It's not a lie, but you said it like it was.
Yeah, no, when you say it like I've been to restaurants, it makes it sound like you haven't been
You
to
haven't been to restaurants.
He gives you like a look and he's like, I've seen you in a restaurant. Why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Nervous.
And apple's good on pizza.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Everybody jump up in the comments. Let us know. Is pineapple good on
good
pizza?
When this episode goes up on YouTube.
The answer is no. It's
The answer
not.
is no.
And if you
The
answer
answer is
any
yes.
differently, I will block you from our YouTube channel.
You're
gonna
no
block
longer
me?
be allowed to listen to this podcast.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll get it.
Anyway, they come to the table and they sit down. And everyone's like, oh, it smells really nice. I'm really excited to eat what you've cooked.
Yeah, me too. That smells real good.
Thank you for making this for us. We've been working all day.
That's real sweet of you.
I rolled for disappointment. It was an 84. I texted Caitlin this.
Oh, no.
And then I just rolled a 69 for the cold shoulder.
It's the cold shoulder, but it's a little sexy.
It is a little sexy.
It's a little sexy.
So they sit down to eat, and you all eat dinner, and it's good. It's pretty good.
Not pretty, it's really good. That was a 21.
I mean, it's to personal taste. I'm not going to tell everyone that you have to like Alfredo pasta.
You have
I
to
do
like
like
my
Alfredo
pasta.
I like Alfredo pasta.
It just so happens that everyone here likes Alfredo pasta.
How deeply awkward is dinner?
I mean, Irvin's trying to have conversation.
So Simmon, is it just us talking to each other?
No, Ben will talk to you guys.
I'll talk to them.
Yeah, everyone will talk to them, but Algernon apparently.
Cool, so I don't notice that anything's wrong. Got it.
Alternon's just sulking a little bit.
I'll roll insight for Ben, because Ben has been on the Cheer Algernon Up squad since day one.
Since he was born.
Yeah. Oh no, he is not insightful. That's a 4. He doesn't know anything's wrong.
Nope. No one knows if anything's wrong. It's fine.
No, I'll roll insight. Maybe. We'll see.
I won't
That's
roll
a 15.
insight.
He's ignoring you.
Yeah, he's upset. He's spaghetti.
He's quite literally upset he's spaghetti.
I won't roll insight because I choose to make the character choice that Celeste thinks nothing of any of this and just assumes everything is fine because we're all eating dinner now. So
yeah, I will say Irvin takes his time to share with you guys all the information that's kind of like the general knowledge that he got from the library and from Honey, but he doesn't say it's from Honey this time.
I got a cool book.
What?
That's what he says. He's like, I found this in a really cool book.
Yes. Yeah, so now you guys are all kind of up to par with it all. As like dinner's like starting to come to a close, Irvin's like, so I've also been kind of thinking it over a little bit. I will come with you to the forest, but I personally don't know if I'm comfortable going to the Shadowfell, if that's
so
all right
fair.
with you guys.
no, that's all right. Do you have somewhere to stay, or will you be returning back home?
Oh no, I will probably make my way over to the one of the ventricles. So when you're out, you can meet me there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that you haven't died before, so I guess this is for the better.
Why is that your qualification?
Because we's all statistical wonders that haven't died before.
Past performance often indicates future success.
This is correct.
I suppose. I mean, yeah, I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk ruining my track record.
It's an important track record.
Yeah, so I will lead you guys. Well, I guess I'll come with you guys to the Forgotten Forest. But once it starts to get spooky, I'll just head to the right atrium. And I guess we can meet back up there unless you wish to go somewhere else.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right. I got one last thing. Hey,
Oh?
God.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of weird little charm shit earlier.
Okay.
Can we say that I made little, like, pin charms for the group?
Yeah.
I pulled these out of my pocket. I made little treats for everybody just to commemorate this lovely day that we've all had with our prank was and our delightful dinner from Algernon. And then I pass them out. Celeste gets a little flaming pitchfork and it's got like a little chain with like extra fire coming off of it. Ben gets like a winged unicorn with sunglasses. Sasha gets like a little like terrarium that has an actual like little plant inside. Irvin's is a little book that opens and has like a little detachable pen. So if you wanted to write something in this teeny tiny book pen, he could. And then I give Algernon his last because I know that he's upsetty spaghetti. And Algernon's is a violin with a bow that's like attached to it on a chain, and also like a little music note and bottle, like a bottle with a roll of sheet music inside of it.
Algernon's not crying, you're crying.
You really truly gave him the world's tiniest violin.
I did it to the world's tiniest
It's already
violin.
on his playlist.
Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is if I knew doing gifts, I would have got you a gift.
No, it's alright. I mean, I got like little things, and I wanted to share my little things because little things are so cool and they spark so much joy.
I
will
enjoyed
treasure
it.
this for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
I
You're
shall
welcome.
also treasure this.
I pin it on my little like collar.
But yeah, you pass around these little gifts, and unless you all have something you'd like to do tonight, we'll skip to the next day.
I have one brief thing I want to do really quick.
Yeah,
I
go
also
for
have
it.
one brief thing.
And my one brief thing is two brief things. The first thing is I have to ring my little bell. I have to do it every night.
You get rings back, but they seem to start to be in some sort of pattern. Like the person on the other side is trying to communicate with you.
Holy shit! Can I roll like insight to see like if I can figure out what the pattern is?
I
In
would
any way,
say
shape, or form?
roll intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. I'm using my metal d20 for this because this is so important to me. That was so loud.
It didn't pick up.
It didn't pick up.
Like an intelligence like saving throw, basically.
We'll do just either. I think your investigation's flat, right?
Oh, yeah, my investigation is
Yeah,
flat,
it's
so
just
that's a
flat.
9.
It sounds like a tune, but you're not quite sure what tune
Ooh.
it is.
I
think
try
they-
really hard to repeat it back to the person to see so they understand that I'm like getting it, but I'm
Yeah.
not getting it.
Are you doing this like away from everyone else? Or are you doing this?
It's probably just like in my little like I don't think I specifically go away. So I'm just sitting like this is Celeste like I'm about to go to sleep. So she's like just chilling in her little bed. So anyone who's also in the room would hear it, I think.
Yeah, I'll make a check because I think was Ben downstairs with you.
I
Ben
think
was
so,
downstairs
yeah.
with you. I'll make a check for him. It's not great, but he is actually from this plane, and you are not. So he gets the tune a little bit, and he's like, "Is that row 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 your boat?
I'm sorry?
Row 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 your boat?
I'm not familiar.
Row 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 your boat way down the stream."
Merrily, merrily,
Merrily,
merrily,
merrily,
merrily.
merrily,
Life is
life
but
is
a
but a
dream.
dream.
Thank you for joining in.
You're welcome.
I suppose it does have a similar cadence to it. Is why?
Well, I just wondering why you're playing Row, Row, Row Your Boat multiple times on your bell.
Oh no, I only played it once. The first time it was from someone else.
Oh, someone else?
My bell talks to someone, but I don't know who.
Maybe they're a boat.
You know? um.
Maybe they're a boat. Not maybe they're on a boat. Maybe they're a boat.
Maybe they are.
That's cool. You're talking to a boat.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm done with that now. I put my bell away because that was a strange conversation and I don't understand it. And then I want to use my tarot deck really quick.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask kind of a sneaky question.
Oh, a sneaky question.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal the answer to anybody unless I think it'll be helpful or good in any way, shape, or form.
I enjoy this.
I want to ask my question is this. Is Algernon's sister actually bad news? Like, is she actually gonna be dangerous to run into? Or will it just be uncomfortable for Algernon? And or will it maybe be good for Algernon in the long run? I'm not gonna do anything about it. I just simply want to have these answers in some way, shape, or form.
I might give you 2 cards for this one.
2 cards!
Yes.
That's so exciting.
So, first off, I know right away, first card you pull is the Tower. Which
I don't
means-
even
I'm
know
sorry.
that much about tarot.
I'm sorry.
Please tell
Mackerel.
me the exact meaning.
Which means sudden upheaval, broken pride, disaster.
Oh.
Garfield, are you slash SRS or slash T?
Honestly, it feels like that one's about Algernon, TBH.
Yeah. So that's what you get from the first card.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, if Algernon had to be summed up in one tarot card, it would be the Tower.
Yeah. No, Celeste clocks that pretty fast. She's like, "Oh, this one's for Algernon. I'm talking about his sister. What's going on with his sister?" I keep shuffling my little deck.
From his sister, you get. No, I will give you the Magician, which is willpower, desire, creation, manifestation.
So maybe not evil, but
Maybe
maybe
the two
evil.
opposite cards.
So, okay, Celeste is just gonna, like, keep that locked in the back of her brain. Algernon doesn't need to know that she was doing magic tarot about his sister. Nobody needs to know these things. They're just gonna stay locked up in my dome case.
Yeah, I'll give you, like, just as a sum up of the answers. From the reading of her, you get the Magician. Like, she's probably just an ambitious person. You don't see any evil or, like, pure evil, pure good from her. She's just a person. But
Gotcha.
from the Tower, you kind of are taking away from it because you ask the question, what will happen if they meet up? You take away the Tower.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay, well maybe it's good that we're leaving tomorrow.
And you're not sure if that's, like, everything, all hell will break loose, or, like, just something Algernon's not going to feel good about. Like, you're not quite sure what the reading of that is.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a bad time one way or the other. Okay, I put my cards away, I go to sleep. Good night.
Algernon, what did you want to do real quick?
I wanted to talk to Irvin.
Yeah, you can talk to him. He stays up all night. He doesn't sleep. You see, because you guys only have 4 beds, and there's 5 of you.
Algernon
Yes,
trances
you do
on the
have 5
floor.
of you.
Yeah.
No, Irvin actually takes the spot on a couch because he does not need to sleep, so you can sleep, so you can trance in a bed.
Okay.
So he is currently outside on, like, a little chair, just looking at the stars and reading through some books as he winds down for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and sit next to him. Hi.
Yeah, he doesn't notice you at first. He's kind of, like, a little lost in his reading. And then you say hello, and he kind of turns to you. He's like, "Oh, hello."
I'm sorry for ignoring you earlier. It's been a day, and
No, it's all right. Sorry for getting food. We didn't realize you'd be cooking. We thought you already ate without us.
I just wanted to do something nice. I hope you liked it anyways.
It was nice. I did like it.
I'm glad. I tried to make something everyone could eat.
I would have preferred a little bit more greens, but that's just because that's my palate.
Yeah. I actually have something for you.
Why is everyone getting me gifts today? I feel so
No,
awkward. I don't have anything for any of you.
you don't have to get us anything. I wasn't aware that Simmons was getting anyone anything either. No, at the very beginning when we all met each other, I think our like second day of knowing each other, something along those lines. We got spoons for each other, and it was sort of like a symbol of all of our friendship. And he like shows the spoon that's hanging off of his belt. Uh, and you've been with us for a while, so I figured it was time to get you one. And he goes and he reaches into a pocket and he grabs the small spoon that he got for Irvin.
That's very pretty. Thank you.
Of course, you're a good friend. You're a good friend, and I'm glad to have you around.
You're also a good friend, and I'm sad I have to leave.
Yeah, I didn't really know how to say anything about that.
I mean, you're in good hands, though. All your friends are very nice.
They are. I'm gonna miss you though.
I'm sure they're more fun to be around than me.
Oh, but I like listening to your theories. You and Simmon both. Glad you guys are getting along.
He has some good theories. He's very smart.
I don't understand anything he says, so.
Well, make sure you listen, because he has some good things to say.
I do listen. Listen, yes. Understand, no. Oh, can I play you something real quick?
Yeah, you can play whatever you want. It's a free man's balcony.
And Algernon goes and sets up his violin, and plays Irvin's part of the song.
That, that was beautiful. I've never heard anything like it before.
I've been having some issues. I already told Simmon this. I've been having some issues composing recently. Musicians block, writers block, whatever you want to call it. All of you guys helped me out a lot. That's your part of the song. It's your theme.
That's beautiful.
Of
I've never
course.
had my own theme before.
Well, now you do.
You're like a superhero.
You should.
Oh, I really shouldn't.
Oh, you're smart. And you know a lot of things, and you were literally brought up to the arm. So
I'm just a guy who reads some books and makes some maps.
and I love that about you.
It doesn't quite make me a superhero.
I could never read books and make maps. I can barely read.
Reading is just a skill. You don't really need it. It's not useful all the time.
It is for you in your line of work.
I can't pick up a violin to save my life, and that's useful for you in your line of work. It's all perspective.
Exactly. Don't underestimate yourself.
Oh, I don't. I know what I'm capable of. I don't really think I'm a superhero.
I wish you could see yourself through my eyes then.
You do have pretty eyes.
Do I now?
Yes?
Your eyes are pretty too.
He adjusts his glasses awkwardly.
And I'm gonna go and adjust his glasses for him.
Oh. You didn't have to do that. I can adjust my own glasses.
But I like to see your face up close.
Okay. Shouldn't you get to bed?
Shouldn't you?
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep either.
I'm gonna go inside. And he grabs his book and holds it really close to his chest and just awkwardly trots inside.
Algernon just leans against the balcony, exhausted. This man needs to take a hint. God damn.
Yeah, and you spend a few more moments on the balcony before also heading into trance.
Yep.
And I'm guessing that's all for tonight, unless Simmon has something else.
I got nothing in my head.
All right.
Although, I just want to put this out there that Simmon and I are theorizing.
What are your theories?
Perhaps! I'm just wondering if the expansion of the heart has anything to fuck of the ley lines, because it's all connected to the different gods, and it sounds like they would, if anyone was going to try to take down the gods, it would be them. Just saying.
Yeah, and I'm just imagining like you're sitting up on your bed, just like putting up the string on your board.
Yes!
And everything keeps on crossing back over the same spot, and you're like, is that where the heart is? Yeah. And you have that that moment, and then you all head to bed. No funky dreams tonight.
Thank fucking God.
I'm always expecting them.
I know you are. That's why I gotta only hit you with them sometimes, because then it's a
Yeah.
little surprise.
I'm never expecting them, and I don't like it when they get sprung on me.
I love you.
I'm consistently
Fuck
expecting.
Mwah. I'm waiting for the next nightmares that we're gonna find.
None of mine have been nightmares.
Okay, well, good for you. Mine
I
was fucking scary.
I don't know, Bestie.
Touched by the hands of the void.
I don't know, Bessie. Last nightmare you had, you fell through the ground.
Yeah, and then my friend was there, and so
Yeah,
it's
but not
nightmare.
before another thing happened that was scary to you.
Fine. I've never had a nightmare in my entire life.
Okay, liar.
Definitely
you
not
all-
after I got my fingers.
You all wake up. All right. So you all wake up, and you all get ready fairly quickly, to get on the road again.
Road again.
And I assume, you talked it out with Sasha, and Sasha said that he would help you guys get out of the Fleur forest, so that you guys will not have to trek it all by yourself. So that cuts a day off the journey for you. We're not going to do too much travel because you've already traveled through the forest before, so that kind of, we'll just quickly go through it. I just want a survival check from whoever wants to roll it, to see how the first day goes.
I'll roll it. Yeah, I don't have a very good.
Okay,
I'll help
that
out.
scares me.
I'll use the help action.
All right, you get advantage on survival checks.
11.
11.
11?
With advantage?
With advantage?
With advantage. It was a 1 and a 13.
Oh my god.
So, thanks for the advantage.
You know what? I should have rolled it because I have a +4 to survival somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't want to roll it because I have a little thing I want to do while we're traveling, just because I'm
Yeah.
a nosy little bitch. I just want to, like, without anybody really noticing, kind of when nobody's looking at me, I just really quick want to cast Detect Good and Evil, just because I'm curious. I'm curious to know what everybody else and by everybody else I mean Ben, because Ben can see shit, and I'm really curious to know what Ben sees.
Let me look up the specifics
but
of
I-
this spell so I have them in front of me real quick.
Yeah,
You
do you want
can
me
say
to
it
read
out.
them to you?
Yes.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
So I'm just kind of like very like, I'm just curious. I want to know what,
Yeah.
because I know Ben can see that stuff, and I just want to like see what Ben sees.
Yeah, so first off, right off the bat, Ben pings bright fucking celestial.
Yeah, I figured he would.
He's a demigod. He's going to. You actually kind of like see a little bit on yourself.
Oh yeah.
You got a little bit of the fires of hell, and you see. You look to Algernon as you're rolling along, and you see Algernon has like this like I would almost like a snake wrapped around him, with its head right by his ear.
Oh.
That is emanating Fey energy.
Okay, and I already knew that Algernon had a Fae thing happening, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I did. Cool. I'm just gonna remember the form of that because that didn't sit right with me.
And you
smiling
also...
god?
What did you say?
Is the snake smiling god?
Of course, the snake is smiling. Why
Oh.
wouldn't it
Friend.
be? You also see. Oh, you guys just light the fuck up. You also see that it seems that where Algernon's Fey entity looks a little menacing, you see Sasha has like a little guy on his shoulder. It's just like a little mushroom guy with Fey energy on his shoulder.
I trust that completely.
Yeah.
I have no questions about that. I don't know if I remembered. I don't remember if I knew that Sasha had anything Fae happening, but I don't even care. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. That checks out.
And then let me just see what the D&D explanation of apparition is.
Does Sasha have any like hell left on him? Just at all?
He's got a little bit, like his feet. You can see like where his hooves are. Like they like
Aw.
every step he takes is just a little bit of hellfire comes out.
I love my boy.
You get. Oh, now I have to go check what desecrated. No, that's a place. It's a place, not a person. A person can't be desecrated. All right. So you don't.
Is Simmons desecrated?
No. you see. You don't see like a particular. You can't really pinpoint a particular energy off Simmon, but there is a certain aura around him that you can't quite make out.
Just an aura of something?
Yeah.
Can I
It's kinda
roll like some sort of check to
Yeah.
vibe it out?
Hey, what? Hey,
check
God,
should
what
I
kind of
roll
aura
for
do I
that?
have?
Arcana or we'll do Arcana or Insight.
Incredible. That's a 25. Insight.
The vibes. Hold on, now I gotta pull up other notes.
Are rancid.
Are rancid. He is so nasty. It's stink waves.
Stink waves.
I'm so scrungly and stinky.
So nasty.
No. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick. So it's none of what the best I could describe it would be what it wouldn't be an aberration because that's not quite correct either. But he just has like a vibe about him that's like he's got a little bit of weird. It doesn't seem like he has planar magic going on. It seems like there's a little bit of planar magic happening to him. You're not quite sure what plane it is, but there's a little bit of planar magic happening to him.
Interesting.
Terrifying.
And
I just hold on to that, I guess.
what would that be classified under? You got so many little guys in your party.
We got so many little guys in our party. And they all have good and or evil on them. I was so
And-
excited to prepare this spell.
From Irvin, it's a little bit of a mix of celestial and undead.
Sorry.
Now, I don't like that at all.
Particularly from the book at his side.
Okay,
I'm
not coming
sorry?
from not like on his person, but like on the book that he's carrying.
Yeah.
So I hear celestial and undead, and I do think he's a little angel. And while I don't think that's true, because I'm pretty sure Mac is just trying to get us to like this guy, so that he can, double cross us in the end. That's very interesting to me.
I have that theory. If he's on a mission from the heart.
Oh,
I don't
me
want to be
too.
double crossed. I don't want to be double crossed by this.
I
little
love
guy.
him. I'll be smooching the enemy. It's okay.
Well, while you're smooching the enemy, I'm over here getting facts, getting knowledge, okay? While you're over here rolling an 11 on survival and smooching the enemy, I'm getting good. I'm
Enemies are lovers
studying
to
the
enemies.
blade, you know?
Celeste wants pictures of Irvin on her desk by the morning.
Yeah.
Where has
Anyway.
he been? Where has he come from? And what is he going to do to my boys?
That was a much
Where
more
did he
interesting
come from? Where
use
did he
of a
go? Where does he
spell.
come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
I hate you. That was a much more interesting use of a spell than I thought it was going to be. That was delightful. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys light up like fucking Christmas trees. You're a special little bunch. Yeah, so you didn't need that high of a check because you have Sasha with you, so it's quite easy. You just needed a 10, so you're fine. It does take you. It is a little like grueling. It's a little hotter than you expect it to be, but it's nothing awful. So you guys just keep on trekking, and you make your way out of the forest. Obviously, you have tiny huts, so we don't really have to do watches unless you really want to. And then we can move on to the next day where you will be out of the forest and you will have to actually start rolling on the encounter chart because you'll be.
I just marked down that spell slot. Now I have to erase it all over again.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so you all get to the edge of the forest. With Sasha's help, it took you little to no time. And he gives you all a big hug. At the edge of the forest. He gives you an extra big hug, Celeste, and he's like, I'm gonna see if I can try and keep in contact with you more, because I really don't like being a stranger and I missed you.
Yes, please. Maybe I can try to send you a sending stone that we have in Renaissance. Or I do have sending, so I could talk to you several times a day, if you wanted to. But only on days that I don't have to do other big spells because that wears me out. But
Yeah, of course.
I'll try to get you a sending stone really because it's a lot easier, and I'm sure you're a much quicker learner than my fathers are, so I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be easy. But yeah, I would love to stay in touch. I know my aunt has already fallen in love with you, so you're welcome anytime you come to Fleur.
That's so wonderful. I'll miss you so very much. But hopefully I'll see you soon.
Of course, it's never goodbye. It's always see you later.
Aww.
Yeah, he gives you a big hug before giving you all a wave as you guys head out. I guess we'll have you all. Who wants to roll on the chart?
I want to go first.
All right, roll on the chart.
What am I rolling?
Right.
A D8.
God, it's the one die I don't have out right now.
No.
Okay. 6.
6.
I almost said 9.
Yeah. You guys are. There's a nice little path that you guys can take on your way through this to the fields. And you see that there seems to be this halfling who is in this like cart of sorts, but the cart is also their power chair. So they have like a bunch of like it's like their power chair is like hooked up to the cart, and they have like a bunch of like wares on it. And you see this power chair looks. Hold on, let me pull up my picture so I can describe it correctly.
I'm so stoked.
No one laughed at my Mac was
I
like,
didn't hear
his
you.
power chair is also, and I said, a halfling?
Yeah, his power chair is also happening.
No, I
You
thought
know
that was
what?
really funny, and then no one laughed at it.
You know what
didn't hear
often
it.
you know what often makes jokes funnier? Saying them again.
You're right. You're so right. As I am
love
known
you.
to do.
Yeah, so you see this individual, and their chair looks like it's made out of one like big flower. So it's like one big flower is where the seat is, and then there's a bunch of vines that are the bottom part of the chair, and then there's flowers that make up the wheels as well. And it's kind of like organically moving through the hills. And you see as they kind of like roll up to you guys, clocking that you're adventurers because it's very easy to see that. And they're like, "Howdy, I got some wares if you're buying."
Well, it depends on what you've got.
All right, you can take a look. And you see as they snap their finger and like a mage hand comes out and like pulls down like the side of the extension on the end of their like on the cart extension, and a whole like little table comes down with a bunch of different items on it. So let me pull
Whoa!
up. So you do see that there is all of the types of healing potions from normal to supreme. They have a wand. They have a rod. They have a ring. They have a little bracelet. And they have some boots. You guys
Oh, you
wanna
said
check
boobs.
this out?
And I was
Yep,
like,
they
I mean,
have-
hell yeah.
They got
rack.
kids.
They have a rack.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's for all the trans femmes out there. They just sell boobs.
Nice. Nice. A rack of
They're Algernon
racks.
gold ones.
Nice. That's canon now. You can't take that back.
Cannon. We
Yeah,
can't-
they have a rack if you want to buy a rack.
I don't, but I'm glad that it's there. Do we know what any of this stuff does?
Yeah, they have little tags. I will also say there's also a jug because racks and jugs.
Is it an alchemy
I
jug
hate
that can
you.
produce like
It is
power?
an alchemy jug.
Is it like that
Mayo?
can produce of the mayo jug?
I mean, you can do whatever you want with the alchemy jug.
What? I'm
Oh.
sorry, what?
Have you
My
never?
favorite feature of the alchemy jug is a magical item that can magically produce a certain amount of any liquid of like a list of liquids. However, amongst these liquids is mayonnaise, and I think you can produce like 2 gallons of mayonnaise or something like an
can
absurd
produce
amount of
an
mayonnaise.
absurd amount of mayonnaise.
It's a wild amount of mayonnaise.
So the jar itself can hold a gallon of liquid, but it depends on what liquid it is that will fill up the jug.
Yeah, I think you can get like 7 gallons.
Yeah.
Jesus Lord.
And you can do it once a day.
You could start your own mayonnaise business like that.
You start jarring it.
Yeah.
Magical mayonnaise.
Yeah, so they all have little tags. So there's the alchemy jug, there's all of the potions of healings. There's a wand of smiles. There's an immovable rod. There is a circlet of tree speak. And there is boots of haste.
I would like to become the Lorax. How much is the circlet?
Circlet of tree speak. Let me check. It's on this document. Is 100 gold pieces.
Fuck, I don't have that many gold pieces. It's fine.
What's the cheapest thing here? Just
The cheapest thing is probably one of the potions. Yeah, it is the potion of healing.
what can I get for 30 gold?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to buy something from this person so bad because they're very cool, but also I feel like we're gonna be like,
Hey gang, editing Elliot here. It's at this point in the podcast recording that we had a couple technical difficulties with Gyark and Discord. But they're too funny not to put in. So, without further ado, please enjoy Lark's lament.
Oh,
I can hear Lark.
Craig, if you
You're
can
just
hear
frozen.
this, I'm so tired. Just been shuffling my tarot cards for like 40 minutes. Because half the time, I don't know.
I like this little
Let's
monologue.
see what
we
tarot
get.
card I pull for Craig. What does the deck have to say about Craig? Oh. Okay, this one
This is
fell.
so
It
funny.
fell to the ground. Oh, I got 3 for Craig. We got the 2 of coins, the 3 of coins, they're right next to each other, and the sun. Craig, what does that say about you? Future Elliot, if you can hear this, if Craig can hear this, tell me what the 2 of coins, the 3 of coins, and the sun says about Craig. Probably says that he's really cool.
This is really adorable.
It means he's wonderful. You can hear I was not paying attention to the chat. Well,
oh no. I'm crying. Elliot.
Yeah?
Okay, you're still here.
I'm still here. I think my laughter was just so high my mic wasn't picking it up. Oh my god.
Oh, Lark?
Ben, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
I love you so
That
much.
was so adorable. I'm so sorry. I literally don't know what happened.
2 coins, 3 of coins, and the sun. What does that say about Craig? I don't know.
It means he's wonderful and amazing, and I love him very, very much.
I'll look it up later, I guess.
Okay. We've
but
got
yeah,
it
if
on
you-
record, so.
Yeah. If you want to buy anything, Ben has some coin he might be able to lend you. How much do you have?
I have 30.
I have 79, but I don't want to ask Ben for money, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna just be like, oh no, thank you.
Ben is gonna buy a healing potion just to have it.
Okay. Does Ben still have the healing potion that I gave him?
Yes.
Did I give him one? I gave him
Yes,
one. Okay,
you gave
good.
him one.
Okay. He can get another one. I'm not telling him
Yeah.
not to. I'm just curious as to know if he lost it, because I was like, I don't remember him ever using it.
No, he didn't lose it. He's just buying another one just because it's always good to have some extra. You never
Gotcha.
know when you need it. So he spends 45 gold. I don't think you have any more money, Simmon.
I got 4 silver and 9 copper.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Okay, because clown is.
That's okay, because you have a clown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's been sitting in my lap this entire time.
I enjoy this. Yeah, so you guys make your way out. You thank this person, and they continue into Fleur. It seems like that's where they were headed anyway. And you
That tracks.
continue on your journey. Let me get one more roll on the chart. I assume you're not going to do anything over the campfire. It's just going to be the tiny hut and rest.
Yep.
Unless
Yep.
you
Tiny
have
hut.
something.
Rest. Do you want me to
Sounds good.
do you want me to roll on the chart?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can roll.
You said a D8?
Yeah.
Well, that's also a 6. Do I need to roll again?
We're
Yeah,
doing
roll
this
again.
again.
That's a 6 a second time.
Just rolled 666.
Well, that's a what? A 666. Oh, that's
A
my
1?
address. Yeah, that's a 1. I'm
Oh,
not
feeling
feeling too thrilled about
that's
that. Not gonna
wonderful.
lie.
So,
is it?
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. So, as you guys are making your way through more flatlands of our side, give me 1 second. You are like halfway to the forest. You're kind of like in the hilly area right now, over where the bridges are. And you are walking, you are traveling by this river where there's a few like trees set up along this river, but it's not like a huge forest. And as you guys head over to the trees to get a more like shaded quick rest before you continue on your journey, you head into this little area, and as you get to where the trees are, you hear some like abnormal creaking as one of the trees turns to face you, and you see it sprout arms and kind of like
circlet.
get on all fours, and its mouth opens and this like thick black corrupted sap seeps from its mouth, and I want you all to roll initiative.